Now, for me, as you've heard me say before, there are 6 steps to stock investment mastery. Step 1 is to understand the true reality of retail investing. Now, you have some hopes and aspirations about what the retail process is going to do for you. And I suspect that those hopes and aspirations aren't going to be fulfilled. And unfortunately, that's the sad fact of the matter. So it's important to understand what retail investing can do for you and also what it can't do for you. Step 2 is revelation. So when you're in the retail investing process, you may be forgiven that you can't do anything else and that you just have to trust those people to look after and manage your finances. But revelation is about understanding that what you can do for yourself. And I'm going to show you some things you can do as an individual investor which will surprise you, and we'll show you how you can protect yourself in a way that a fund manager just can't do. And these are things that you can do in the market as an individual investor, and you can use them to improve your returns over and above what a fund manager can achieve. And that's why you need to hear all about revelation. Now, step 3 is protected investing. And protected investing is learning how to implement what you've learned in revelation and how you can actually make that advantage that you've got over fund managers happen and bring you results. So when we're looking long term, there's some truly amazing things that you can do as an individual investor with asset classes that you invest in and how you manage those asset classes that will give you a massive advantage and edge over what a fund manager can do. So look forward to learning protected investing. Step 4 is about understanding income generation. So once we've learned about protected investing and the best investing practices, it's the thing that we do next which is really going to enhance what we can do in the markets. So we can learn how to create income on the shares that we already own through the protected investing process. And this gives an income over and above things like dividend income that you might be getting right now. So you might think that the only way to create income in the stock market is through dividend income, but there's a lot more that you can do to generate extra income. Now, step 5 is making sure you understand absolutely how to put the profits that you make and the income you're making to good use in order to build your wealth as efficiently as possible. You see, when you trade, everything is about percentage return. So you receive a percentage on whatever you invest. Therefore, the bigger your fund gets, the more money you earn in return. So for example, 1% of £1,000 is £10. However, 1% of 10,000 is £100, and 1% of 100,000 is £1,000. So you're earning the same percentage each time, but the size of your fund actually means you get more income in. And you get that income from exactly the same amount of work. So therefore, understanding how to build your fund efficiently and get it to a greater size is all about putting much more money in your pocket from the percentages you make, which is why it's so important to keep building your fund. If you don't keep building your fund, you're just going to earn the same amount forever that you started off with. If you build your fund, you're going to increase your returns exponentially. Okay? Eventually, you need to learn how other people do that with compounding, and that's why accelerated compounding is so important. And step 6, finally, is the stage that a lot of people don't even get to be honest, because they do so well out of stages 1 to 5. So some people will say, yeah, thanks very much, Jeremy, because what you've shown me in stages 1 to 5 is going to earn me like 5 times what I get from my investments with my financial advisor over the next 20 years, and I don't need any more than that. That's absolutely fine. However, if you want to accelerate the process of building your fund even quicker, then you may at some later stage want to learn more about leveraged investing. For some people, this journey that I've described here from 1 to 6, from reality of retail investing to leveraged investing, it's something that happens very fast. It's something they learn in a year or two, but for other people, the journey can take up to a decade, and it doesn't matter how long the journey takes you. What I wanted to let you see was that there is a process here, and as you go further and deeper into the process, your earnings become greater and your understanding of the stock market and what you can achieve from it as a private investor increases. And that's what this process is all about. It's about learning more and more about how you can take advantage of the stock market world and how you can master things quicker and better. And finally, I just want to say that all these things that I've described to you are all about one thing, and it's all about you taking control of your own investments in the market. It's about you doing these things for yourself and making sure that you're not at the mercy of someone else who is possibly not doing the best job that they can do with your money, or certainly not achieving the results that you can achieve on your own once you've acquired this knowledge. So move on, create that knowledge, and have a great time with what you're going to learn from these steps to stock investment mastery. Take control. I'll see you in the next video.